Can you hear me right now?
Yes.
Cool.
We got you loud and clear.
So whenever you want to start your quest, I will join off you.
Did you do the expedition?
I beat the bat.
Oh, last night they helped you beat the bat?
Yep.
Oh boy, here we go. Alright, what's up?
Oh, the Lumo armor is so cute.
Oh no. I bet the man one isn't as cute. I bet the cat one is really cute though.
Oh god, it is. One second, I need to put it all on my cat. Okay. Where is the quest board in this place? I found out that Carrie cares deeply about this handler, and I say I'm still not okay with her.
Okay with who?
Handler, the lady who came into the game with you.
Oh yeah.
I'm still not okay with Tits Out Guy either, because I'm saying, get out of the way. I was trying. Ma'am. I was trying to get out of the way of that T-Rex. Not much I can do. Are you crafting new armor? Or are you grabbing some grub?
Oh, I did not grab anything to eat because I'm dumb, but I can do that at
we
the
can
camp.
grab. Yep.
Some more collabs were put up, but I'm a big dumbass, so I need to ask like 50 million questions before I sign up for one.
You're valid.
All right.
This does look like really nice food, though. You want to have some shrimp skewers?
Man, I want these actual skewers in real life.
Yeah, they look so tasty.
Alright, let me get inside the chest.
I need to make sure I have traps, because I assume that's what we're planning to mostly do.
If we can trap it, I would love to do that. Man, when I first saw that thing, I was like, you exude the most baby energy out of all the monsters I fought so far.
I look at it, go, that's a baby. And the game is like, kill it.
You see that baby? Kill it. Meanwhile, I scream.
Do you have any traps on you?
No, I couldn't make any, and there weren't any.
I have shock traps. Can you make any tranks?
Can I make any? Oh, tranks? No, I can't make any of those either. Let me
Are
double check.
you sure? Do you have any sleep herbs?
I can make potions, and that's it.
Go to the chest and check.
There were none in there. Oh, God.
No, like you can craft.
Yeah,
Tell me if you have.
Yeah, no, I can't. I already told you.
Do you have no sleep herbs?
No.
Okay, so let me double check to see if I don't have any hidden in here. Well, you said you can only make potions. You should have stuff to make a lot of things.
No, because I only have regular herbs.
You clocked so much stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna start the fight with this thing to weaken it by the time you get over here.
If I find a sleep herb, I'll run back and make tranks. Because right now I do not have any.
Oh my god.
I don't see any herbs, so...
Yeah, there's only fire herbs where I am.
Yeah, I looked at the map. There was latchberry, snow herbs, and regular herbs.
Oh god. Get out of the way! Alright, he's on the move. My scout flies weren't even telling me to go this way. I just have died so many times and had to come back here. I know where to go. Oh, sleep herb! There's sleep herb here. Let me gather some.
And then you want to run back to base and craft some?
Oh god. Creatures after me, FYI.
Are you going back to base?
I'm trying to look for more sleep herb just in case, because I want maximum gains. Oh god. It's right behind me. There we go, more sleep
Oh, we have
herbs.
the flashbang guy with us.
Oh yeah, if you avoid him, he actually really helps with the bat. Like, just stay out of the way of his flash. We Gucci. Oh, I'm getting so many sleep herbs. Hell yeah.
You should probably hurry with making Tranks because he's not like super strong.
See, you say that, but I struggled for a long time when I was with him. That just means I'm very not up to standard. Crafting right now. What do you need to craft tranks again?
I forgot. I always just go to the crafting menu.
Trank bomb. We need parashrooms. Are you kidding me? Well, hold on. Let me see. Are there any parashrooms nearby? Parashrooms, parashrooms. Yeah, no. We cannot craft any tranks.
All I needed was the sleep herbs, which is I was like, got sleep herbs. That's all I need. And I don't know how to trade.
Neither do I. We're probably just gonna have to kill it.
Yeah.
I'm heading to your location. Oh, are you kidding?
Huh?
I tried to hop across a place to get to a vine, and the game was just like, no, you're gonna fall. So slight detour. Oh, and now it's on the move. Oh, turning around. Oh, hi. Oh.
Hello. I'm happy that was the one time I actually managed to cross on one try.
Yeah, that was the one where I fell. But yeah, those white plants, those are the sleepers.
Oh, then I can run back.
You can craft
cancel, but-
immediately in your menu. Like, you don't have to go back to the chest.
Well, that's the chest is where I have my my stuff.
That's fair.
Oh. Well, you pushed me off the edge, and that'll probably get me back to camp faster.
Are you still in the game?
Huh?
Are you still, like, going back
Me?
and everything? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you kill him, that's fine.
No, because it just gave me an error, and it was like, other people cannot join your quest.
Oh.
So I think we're fine,
But we're separate now. We'll just have to both solo it the rest of the way. So I'll kill it. Do I feel bad? Yes. But do I really want that skin? Also yes.
he's on the run again. I think he's going back to his nest this time. I also kept accidentally killing those like peaceful flying creatures, so I'm just gonna harvest them real quick.
I feel like I solidly have broke his wings.
God. Oh, it's limping. Time to drink all my potions. Yeah, he's close to dead.
Excuse me, sir, I'm going somewhere else.
Are you kidding? Is it? Oh no, it's just doing a thing. I forgot about that. Bless a big C for taking the heat off me for a second. I'm drinking all the rest of my potions. Bobby, where are you?
I'm in the nest with it right now.
Oh, I just died. Wait, you're in the... I was just in the nest. Where were
Yeah, I told you we're in separate sessions now.
Oh, see, I did not hear that. That's no good. And of course I don't have perish rooms in my chest over here.
He has left the nest for me.
I think mine's still in their nest because I was taking a little while to sort of recuperate. Alright. Guess we're doing this. I have nothing great. I have 2 more attempts. It looks so cute when it's asleep. No! That first death was all me, but that second death was complete bullshit.
Ooh, I did it.
I'm probably not gonna be able to do it. I'm on my very last continue, and things are not looking great. Considering I did nothing to it.
Yeah, great job stunning me. Give me a moment. I'm just gathering all I can out of this man.
Oh, interesting.
What's going on your end?
So I died. This is how I died. I'm sorry if I'm not talking. I must concentrate on not dying. Oh, finally! Oh my god.
Nice work, partner. Let's hurry back to the research
Okay,
base.
so the interesting thing that happened while I was like, I ended up, I was going in for the long games. Instead of shooting a bunch, I was just like, instead of shooting a bunch, let me just tuck and roll and shoot once every single tuck and roll to be extra safe. And I ended up doing a backwards roll, which turned into a backflip. And then I jumped off the side coral in its nest, and then I like shot into the air like a bullet, and I was like, where am I going?
You were going to space, that's where you were going.
Yeah, and then the only reason I won was because I climbed to the very top of his nest. He got confused, couldn't find me, and I just kind of body slammed him without even using my weapon, and then used my weapon after body slamming him, and apparently that did the trick.
Okay, when you go back to your camp, can you create an online session? You just go to the quest board to create one.
Yes.
Because I forgot for a moment.
Ah, my research level. My Palico leveled up.
Aww.
Added choice abalone to the ingredient list. Yeah, Third Fleet Lady, I don't care.
Shouldn't you prepare before you head down to the Rotten Vale?
Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Oh no. I was just clicking a bunch of times, and then it was like, oh, you want to go to this area? Okay, and I was like, I didn't know what I was clicking. I just wanted to not be talking to you. And even the lady with the book was like, shouldn't we be preparing? As I'm just clicking wildly.
Hey, over there. What do you think? Hmm?
So if you want to watch that cutscene with the lady too, that's what I'm doing. 'Cause I'm
Well, I can't be in an online session. We need to be in a session together.
It let me do it without being in a session.
Well, I already watched the cutscene to go on the expedition. I'm already exploring that area, but we need to be together.
Ah, fair. Okay. I'm watching the cutscene, so once that's done... The hair on my bone armor's physics is so dumb.
There! Heads up!
Oh my god, is it a snake badger?
It's a
This'll
creature.
definitely complicate setting up camp. I know. Catch! Phew! When in doubt, burn 'em out!
Lady, you're cute, but I don't like you. Too gimmicky.
Hey, partner.
No, actually, I would not like to study on that monster. I would like to make an online session for my friend. I think it wants me to explore. It won't let me make a session while I'm in the thing. So I'm gonna try to finish this as quickly as possible. Oh, I like this place. I really like this place, actually.
Oh, yeah.
a lot of
Bakugan?
wild things, though.
I think this is basically a living Bakugan.
Pretty much.
I don't know how to. Oh my god.
Hey, partner! Watch yourself!
So it wants me to hunt this thing.
Proceed with caution!
I can't tell if this thing is ugly because I don't even know which end I'm looking at.
Nothing can stop us!
Does it actually want you to kill it? For me, it just said sight it.
For me, the sighting is the Great Gyros, but the Bakugan thing is a Rodobon, and it says hunted.
Oh, maybe I just haven't found the Rodobon yet, and that's my problem. Maybe I went the entire wrong way, and that's why. Where are you in the map? Where's the
I
box?
was super close to camp, so if you go back to camp, you should be able to find it. All I did was follow some tracks. Oh my god.
Oh, I found it. I needed to go up.
My god. I'm surprised that attack did not hit me, but it probably would have killed me.
I have no health potions or anything on me.
Same! I have antidotes and that's it!
So I say, once we die, we gather back together at the actual base camp area.
Okay. Oh my god, where am I?
Last night I watched a guy do this, like, try fighting the entire game without armor, and that was wild. But for this guy, he used lance and just sat under it and poked it.
Oh my god.
Can you please stop worming around and let me, mount you?
I have enough knowledge to know this is from the Radabon. Interesting. Leveling.
How goes your fight?
He ran away and I am clicking everything. Oh, I found him again.
Is this an herb I can... Nope, that's a flame nut.
I don't think I'll get his level for this area. That or this monster is just really good for me. I love the blast, because it just looks like fireworks.
I have broken the absolute shit out of this poor guy.
Same. I've broken this guy like 3 times.
No, like, all of him is just jagged edges now. Like, he had such nice stuff beforehand, then I just... Oh, off he rolls.
That's how I do my coatings. Oops. See, I say I'm getting the hang of my bow and arrow. I still don't remember all the little nuances to it. What is this? Oh, yo. That's not it. Hold on. How do I think I need to equip these coatings.
I like the little, like, full body skin around movie does. I think it's very cute.
Oh, are you running away again, or are you doing an ultimate attack? Oh, he's running away again. Oh, he's dying. This is the most luck I've ever had with a monster, like ever. My thing is like, hey, you have the ingredients to craft some potions, you should do that. But what if I die?
Oh, we got more bones. This is the opposite of a good scenario for me. He recharged his bow.
I'm still the absolute bottom on this floor.
No, it sounded like he got him.
Oh my god. That hurt. as he was about to hit me, I just whacked. Oh, I slayed him! Yo! I'm proud of myself.
Oh yeah,
once. I'm actually proud of myself. Oh my god. The one thing I am able to slay, a Radabon. AKA a Bakugan.
Oh. It's because of all your Bakugan knowledge.
Dude, no lie though, there's a very specific season of the Bakugan anime that I have way too much knowledge about. And that's just because I used to watch it with my brother. On Netflix, ironically. These bugs are annoying. I've had enough.
Ooh, I fainted.
The Hornetars, they annoying. I don't like them. There's a lot of bitter bugs here. Oh my god, excuse me? There's a second one? So a second Radabon showed up. I'm not fucking with that. I am gonna investigate the bones oddly close to him though. Because I always eat monster bones. Half my health gone. Where's that Radabon going? Because I want to go the opposite direction. It did me an ouchie.
Hey, you took out the first one without any health potions.
Oh no, I used up all of, like, I had maybe...
Oh, you had some on you?
I had like maybe 2 at the beginning, and then I had a bunch of because there's a bunch of bugs in this area, bitter bugs, and I made nutrients which increase your max health, and I just downed 5 mega nutrients. So I have a shit ton of health. So I need to go straight ahead, but that's kind of where the Bakugan is. So I'm gonna try to sneak past him. Yeah, we're gonna go. Oh. Oh, I cannot go this way. Interesting. Can I go this way?
Okay, I got him. I died once and then I brought a trap. Okay. I And now I just need to return to the research, and I'm done with this quest.
I still haven't spotted the Great Gyros, whatever the hell that is.
That's, I think, at the very north of the map. He's in the Hurdy pit, I think.
The Hurdy pit?
Yeah, there's a Hurdy pit. It doesn't actually hurt too much, so you can spend a while in the Hurdy pit, but it's still a Hurdy pit.
Interesting.
It's full of, like, poison gas or something like that. Hey, bugs?
There's like max bugs.
I will end your life instantaneously.
Yeah, no, the horned bugs are annoying as heck. I hate them. One, two, three, four, five. I think there's only... Oh god. Yeah, the Bakugan just likes running around at the speed of sound. Could he like run around the other direction, please? I need to go here.
I generally find most monsters you can just run past. They got their own shit they're doing.
He's kind of fast.
Yeah, but usually they'll kind of ignore you.
He ran me over the last time I went into a path that we both wanted to go through.
Yeah, probably going through the same path isn't a great idea.
Oh, barely dodged him. This is why I wanted him to go first. But I can deal with that. I have so much Bakugan knowledge.
I know absolutely nothing about Bakugan.
I just can't. Radobon, that's his name? Yeah. I'm just gonna call him Bakugan from now on. I'm like research level 2, because I'm just tailing him.
Hey, let me raid this corpse. Thank you.
Where'd you find the pit? I'm like running in circles.
It's section 6. Apparently it is not the northest part.
6?
Yeah. It's under 3.
I have 5, but... You said under 3? Like...
Yeah, I think 1, 2, 3, 4. If you go back to camp and you head the opposite way you went.
Let me try that.
So instead of going up, you go down.
So, I went that way, so we go this way. Could I research this, please, without you hitting me?
I created a max potion. Well, ain't that fun?
Oh boy. I went the opposite way and it still isn't taking me anywhere. What am I doing wrong?
If you want to go all the way back, I can guide you. If you want to go back to camp and start a session, then I can.
Here, let me try one more thing. I have one more direction. Oh, I think I found the Hurdy pit.
Is this the effluvium? Be careful not to touch it.
Be careful not to touch it. Do you know?
Ugh! This place is filled with that vapor stuff. Don't breathe it in or your health will drop.
Perish rooms.
What if I just sold all my ammo because I don't use it?
That's what I do.
It's not super profitable, so I won't do it until I like need money. Oh, my calico looks so cute.
I McHecking love the palicos so much.
Ah!
Return to research
Hey,
base?
partner. How about we head back to the research base and take a break?
Hell yeah. Right as the monster noticed me, it was like, hey, do you want to go back to the research base? And I'm like, hell yeah, I do.
Let's go!
Let's get out of here. Alright. So return.
That means we're both at the same spot.
We're on the hunt.
So return. Does that mean I can leave the expedition?
Yeah, you're done.
Oh
okay.
yeah.
Finally.
Oh.
Huh? It's you two.
Have we met?
Sorry, I forgot. You were out cold when I found you. I'm from the First Fleet. You folks are lucky to be alive.
Hang on. She must be the one who saved us. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you.
This girl has like serious
Just glad you're still in one
disease.
piece. Fifth Fleet,
Yeah.
am I right?
Like she's just too excitable.
What are you
Like,
doing
calm-
out here?
Calm down.
Actually,
Usually, I adore the happy kind
This is from
of
Zora
dumb acting
Mandaros?
character. I don't
I'll
know why
see
I
what I
don't
can
like
find.
you.
I've spent years
I
delving into
like
this
her
valley's
design, I
secrets,
just don't like the way she acts.
and I'm starting to understand a
There's
thing or two.
something not quite. It's close,
Now
but
it's
not
your
there.
turn. Learn all that you can about this place. Next time we meet, we can compare notes. Sound good?
Yes, we're on the job.
Good. See ya.
Do you want to start a session once you're done with your cutscene?
Yeah. My Palico got me some extra bones. What a good boy.
The wind is best.
Tainted
Oh, the Rabadon kind of has cat ears.
like little bone ears?
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
You should prepare before going
And
down
did
to
you
the
see the
bottom of the
Lumo
rotten
armor?
vale. There might not be any turning back once we're there.
What now?
Did you see the bat armor? Do you see what that looks like?
No, I'm talking to some
Greetings.
people real quick. Because they've got that exclamation mark. Deploy other players' Palicos and Grimalkins you've befriended. And they'll gather materials for you. That's so cute. Oh my god, that's adorable. Oh my god, I love and trust these boys with my entire life savings.
Good.
Have you seen the cats that you can just send on adventures?
I haven't.
If you go to the Linian expert at like the very bottom floor, you can just deploy cats and they collect things for you for a small fee. I'll like, oh my god, I love these cats. Bobby, you don't understand. I'm in love with these cats.
I'm happy you love them.
A trank knife? That doesn't sound correct.
A knife that tranquilizes people.
That legitimately does not sound correct. Demon drug.
I need to see if I can.
What is demon drug? Oh my god, I want it. Okay, trank bomb. I'm making the maximum.
Hey, the weapon tree is bigger now.
Time to go look at all my shit. Yeah, it's like ammo means nothing to me.
Field research bone piles?
Yeah, ammo means nothing to me. But I'll craft
Who
it.
was it who can do the caps?
Oh, no, wait. Yeah, at the very bottom floor of that, like, exotic-looking place, you can deploy cats. Selling all my ammo.
Oh, there it is. And you started the session?
No, I am looking at
Okay,
materials. Give me 2 seconds. I'm a dumbass and I accidentally made some of my trank bombs into ammo because I'm dumb. I have 2 trank bombs.
I hope these little cats stay safe.
Same.
I love and trust them.
Same. Where's my armor? That's the 3rd fleet lady. I don't need her. Oh, but who's this?
Right.
Airship engineer.
I'm counting on
Why
you.
am I talking to you? Oh, a delivery. Okay, that's fine. Resources. Oh, right, you're the guy. You're the smithy. Okay. Equipment. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes?
Some of this new armor. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, aren't they cool?
Oh my god. I want this hat! Like, I love my bone skull, but I want this hat!
Is it the Bond one?
It's the Lumu hat. I do want the Bond one,
Oh,
like
the Lumu one?
100%. But I have the Lumu one for now, because I don't have enough Radobon oil shell.
I really want
Oh,
to hunt more Lumus because I want the entire outfit.
same!
Do you want to hunt Lumus with me? Do you want to go on Lumu hunts?
God, I just fucking might. Jesus Christ. I love these funky fucking bats. Oh my god. It's only getting better. You know what? I'm going to be completely mismatched. Why not? Let's see, so... Oh, that gives me pants. Boo. This also gives me pants. Boo. Oh, but I kind of look sexy. Oh, damn it.
You're still a little sexy, even with pants.
I can be horny with pants. That's fine.
Well, what people seem to forget is you can still look hot and horny but be fully clothed. It's not all about showing massive amounts of skin.
God, I literally have like a 1 out of a different set. This is so funny. Oh my god. Bobby, do you want to watch me just collect 1 of every single armor set?
Do it. Do you want to try opening the session though, just so we can be in the same space? Because I don't want to like talk to her and go off on the cutscene and then lose ya.
Okay. Okay. I have to talk to the one lady to open the session, right?
Nothing can stop us.
Usually handler.
Wow. Okay.
You're bothering me again.
Okay. Okay. Why? She's not letting me do anything.
I think it's because we need to go to the bottom of the Vale, which is speak to the Third Fleet Master. So I went to Astra. I left the building, went on an expedition, but chose Astra as my location. And let me see if that'll let me. I'm quick eating. Because I love seeing these cats work.
Same.
It just looks so good.
I need to finish doing my armor bullshit.
No!
Okay, cool. Online session. Yeah, no sessions from you. I'll create one. Okay. Try going to Astra.
Hold
No,
on.
actually, you should create one because apparently my internet is shady right now.
Let me be max horny and then I will join you. Oh, 100% keeping those. Keeping those. Yo, I actually like this outfit even though it's a hot mess.
I'm proud of you.
Let me upgrade my cat real quick. I'm so sorry. The little cat. Oh. Oh no. I love my cat. Oh, my cat is the cutest thing on the face of this earth. Oh my god, my cat is the most adorable thing. Alright, screw you. I'm gonna go create. Or I'm gonna go talk to the lady. So you said we can just talk to the Third Fleet lady to get the cutscene first?
No, go leave the building, go to the part where you leave for next edition, and go to Astra.
Okay.
Because we're not actually doing the quest right now. We were going to go hunt more of the bats, right? Or do you want to go on the quest?
Let's see. Okay, where? Wait, outside the building where?
You just leave the building and go back to Astra, the main town.
Oh, okay. Going to the gathering hub. Smell food.
You started a session?
I am talking to the
hunting?
lady now. Online session, create an online session. Finish. Creating.
Oh, the event stuff is really pretty.
Oh, hold on. What? Yeah, I just created a session and now I see event stuff on the boat. Oh, there's a little ice sculpture. Oh, it's luau themed. Oh, that's so cute. Oh no, puppy. Summer Twilight Festival. This is the one pop-up I would read.
Did you create a session? I'm not finding any.
It says I did, but let me see.
Hey, partner.
It's finally giving me my login bonus, so I should be on.
Hi.
Let me try creating one again and see if you can see it. And if you can't, I'll just restart my game. Can you try joining your friend session?
Let me see. Lady.
Oh, hello.
Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Online session, friend session, no sessions found. One of us is
Okay, I'm gonna restart my game.
offline. I'm not offline. I double checked. And I'm not signed into family mode.
I'm restarting and making sure. Just gonna reset Steam.
Love the cat. Beetle and Vixie being absolute weeps. That little face.
I should solo play Dead by Daylight again.
We should what?
I should play Dead by Daylight again because it's been a while since I last played it.
Gods.
Oh, and I need to get Devour Ho. I'll never forget that Devour Hope ghost face that I had mooring me.
Oh my god. Do I fish? No. Am I buying fish bait? Yes.
Let's log into Subaru.
I'm so
Oh, do you have a session up right now? Because I had you try to find mine, so you might need to make one again.
Hi.
create online session. Creating new online session. Alright. It has been created.
Let me in! Can I Steam? Are you offline now? Because I was offline, I think.
I am on.
Your last online 1 hour and 14 minutes ago.
Interesting. Let me see. If I return... Let's see, maybe if I quit the game and reopen it again. No, I don't want Partition Wizard. Hello? Like, I am literally online and it's showing myself as offline, which is weird. In the game it says I was online, but now here it's saying I'm not. Oh, sign in? Did it sign me out for some reason?
Rosie bringing up the Texas Chainsaw Massacre barbecue place.
Yeah, I
It's
saw
the bed and
that.
barbecue. Well, I see you mentioned. I was like, I just saw that. There was also a squirrel statue somewhere. Has it let you back in? I love co-op games and the ease of use of like actually getting together for a match.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Are you back online?
Yeah, I should be. I'm creating an online session right now.
Oh, yep. There you go. I see you. No thoughts, head empty. Is in game.
It has, like, whenever I walk around in the Gathering Hub, it has the Dead by Daylight stuff, like the icon floating over my head, because that's what I play more often. so funny, because I'm just like, wow, I'm a Dead by Daylight player playing Monster
You all
Hunter.
good?
Hey, sometimes you want to kill the killers.
Sometimes I am the killer.
Good to see you. Good luck.
You bring the bow, a survivor into Dead by Daylight. Just Dwight with a bone bow.
Dwight with bone armor.
He's coming. Just all of the survivors have the weapons, destroying totems to make armor with them. Oh, we're in a session together now. Do you want to do one of the event quests? Because there's a bat one. Would you like to hunt bat?
Yes. Let me complete some deliveries real quick.
Well, I'll post a quest and you can join whenever you want to. So whenever you want to, you can go to the board and click accept.
Do I have... What are my items like right now? Oh my god, my items are an absolute mess. Let me... Okay, there's a box right here. Oh my god, my pig has a little swimsuit. Oh my god, this game. It's playing with my emotions. Let me actually take these potions. Oops. Let's see. Gunpowder.
They have a diver outfit for the event.
That's so good. Oops, don't do that. Alright. Should we trap it?
Sure.
Because I only have 2 trank bombs. I have a ton of traps, but I only have 2 trank bombs. How many do you
I have 2.
Is 4 enough?
Yeah, we'll be fine. It only took 2 for me to catch the one thing, so we should have... Technically, there's 2 things we're gonna be fighting. One is the bat, the other is something else.
Okay.
But I believe in us.
I'm bringing a
Because we can
pitfall.
both solo the bat.
I'm bringing a shock trap, a pitfall trap, and 2 tranks. Let me double check to make sure I can't make any more. Yeah, no. Alright. I'll join you. Alright. Oh my god, we have 2. You're right.
Mhm.
I don't know
But
why.
I just upgraded my bug.
Ooh, that's the one thing I didn't check.
What?
Was, if I need to upgrade my thing. I'll rejoin you in like a second. I want to be as powerful as I can for you.
All right.
I'm waiting for you. Please come get me.
Have a good
Blacksmith, stop talking to me.
There you are, Climber. Stay tough.
Okay. Rejoining, I apparently had nothing. Alright, on my way. Oh no, dinner's ready. Yeah. As soon as I finish this. Oh my god, let me... Oops.
Oh, so apparently it's our long lost friend, the Rathalos. Motherfucker.
What now?
The enemy we're fighting is a Rathalos.
Oh.
Okay.
That's not looking good.
Hey, Rathlos.
Are you mounting?
Yeah? Are you mounting, son?
That's exactly what I said.
They're not there yet. I think maybe the Lulu might be getting a little tired, but they're not. I don't think they're super lumpy yet.
Oh, hey!
Oh no, we slayed him.
One down.
Because I was actually looking over,
I know,
like,
I'm
actually,
almost
that guy looks a little fat.
Please go down.
Actually, if you have a trap, maybe try laying it down.
Forgot about that. Put it directly right here. Pitfall trap. Oh, hey!
You're doing your tracks?
Yes!
Yes.
Okay, I gotta go.
We did it! Okay, have a good dinner.